Video, I'm going to give my opinion on who are the top 10 strikers of all time in the UFC. And by striking, I mean I don't just mean boxing. I mean kicking, elbowing, kneeing, leg kicks, and all that. So let's get right into it. At number 10, I know this is kind of surprising, but I do have Yuri Prohaska. He has some of the most fun striking of all time in the UFC. He has like a bunch of knockouts. I think like 25 out of his 29 wins are by knockout, which is kind of insane. He has really good feints. I remember when he fought Alex Pereira, he he faked a takedown, and as soon as Alex went to defend it, he went and hit a uppercut, which is insane. And yeah, just really good, really entertaining striking. And I'm kind of rating it on how effective their striking is. So Yuri has super effective striking. So yeah, let's go on to the next one. At number 9, I have Stephen Thompson. I know a lot of you guys would put him higher, but his striking is not that effective. He has a good, he's clean. He has a good karate stance and everything, but his striking is not that effective. He hasn't had a knockout since 2015 or 2016, which is insane. It's been almost 10 years since he's had a knockout. But he's just lost a bunch of fights. He has a bunch of decisions, so it's just not that effective. So that's why I have him at number 9. He has really good kicks though. But yeah, let's go on to the next one. At number 8, I have Max Holloway. And, he's just super effective when it comes to his striking. I think he's a top 3 boxer of all time in the UFC. Most significant strikes landed, which I think was 3,500, or actually it could be by 4,000 right now, which is insane. One of the craziest records in the UFC. Most strikes landed in a fight too. I think he had 400 strikes landed in one of his fights against Calvin Kattar, I think. And yeah, really good defense. Yeah, he's just super effective with his striking. But the reason I don't have him any higher is because he doesn't really utilize kicks or knees or that stuff. It's just mainly his his boxing. At number 7 though, I have Islam Makhachev. I have him this high because his striking is super, super technical, super clean. I put down he has really good moments. And by moments, I mean for example, when he fought Charles Oliveira, and Charles Oliveira went for a knee, mid-air, Islam punched him in the head, causing Charles to fall back, and eventually from that, Islam submitted him. So he just kind of capitalizes and just has really good moments. Yeah, he knocked out Volkanovski in the first round with a kick too, which is insane. He had some other knockouts in the UFC which were really, really clean, but I think his striking gets overshadowed by his wrestling a lot. And people don't think he could be a good striker just because he's mainly a wrestler, but his striking is super good. At number 6 though, I got Anderson Silva. He had some really clean knockouts back in the day. He was really good at countering his opponents. Whenever they'd punch him, he'd slip it and punch them. Just really good head defense. Or head movement, I mean. Yeah, really good head movement. And yeah, his striking is really good. He had some good knockouts. He knocked out Chael Sonnen. Some other people too. I just can't remember them right now. But yeah, I have him at number 6. At 5 though, I got Volkanovski. He's really good at striking, even when most of his opponents are taller than him, Max Holloway, Islam Makhachev, Yair Rodriguez, and he still beats those. He has really good feints. He outstruck Max Holloway 3 times, which is insane to do. I think he also had he had a close fight with Islam, a close striking fight with Islam, so that was good. And he has really good leg kicks too. And yeah, also if you watch that fight with Islam, Islam's face was completely bruised. Islam's face was completely bruised after it. So yeah, he's just really accurate, really precise. At 4 though, I have Dustin Poirier. The reason I have him this high is because his striking is really effective. He's really well rounded in his striking. Like, he has good boxing, good kicks, good elbows, good knees. Just, he's really good in every area. He's beat the other best strikers like Conor McGregor or Max Holloway. He also beat Justin Gaethje before. And yeah, like, there isn't really any areas he lacks in his striking. So that's why I have him this high up. At 3, I have Alex Pereira. Nobody has gone as far as Alex Pereira has with just their striking. Or, like, nobody has even become middleweight, or other than Izzy, like, middleweight champ or light heavyweight champ with purely striking. Like, Alex Pereira really doesn't have anything else other than his striking. Like, he can't wrestle at all. Out of all the champions, he probably has the worst wrestling. But yeah, he has really good leg kicks. He was a 2-time Glory champion. Yeah, like, really good kickboxer. His strikes are, like, really accurate and really well timed. He has really good knockouts over Yuri Prohaska, Sean Strickland. I think he also TKO'd Izzy. Yeah, some other people too. I can't remember right now. And yeah, like, he's just really accurate. You can see from these 68% accuracy and 65% accuracy. Yeah. At number 2, though, I got Israel Adesanya. He has some of my favorite knockouts in the UFC when he knocked out Pereira in the second round. And also, like, he outstruck Pereira in all their fights. In both UFC fights, he outstruck him. I know he lost the first one, but he was dominating with his striking the whole time. He almost knocked him out in the first round. And yeah, he was also a kickboxing champion in Glory. I know he lost to Pereira, but still, he was still a kickboxing champion. Some of the best kicks out of any fighter. I forgot who he did it to. I'm pretty sure it was Robert Whittaker, but, like, I think he knocked out somebody with, like, a question mark kick. It was really, oh no, I think it was Paulo Costa, but yeah. I can't remember who it was, but it was really clean. And just really well, like, really good striking, really effective. At 1, though, I have Conor McGregor. He has some of the best striking moments in the whole UFC. When he knocked out Jose Aldo in 13 seconds, or when he knocked out Eddie Alvarez. That knockout over Eddie Alvarez was so clean, super precise. Probably one of my favorite knockouts of all time. And yeah, like, he's really, really precise with all his punches. He's, like, really well-rounded. You could, like, he has super good boxing. You know, he went 10 rounds with Floyd Mayweather. Super good kicks. Like, he knocked out Donald Cerrone with his kicks. Yeah, just, like, really well-rounded. He's good at karate, good at boxing, everything, really. What else was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, even, like, if you look at his record before the UFC, he was knocking guys down, like, 10 seconds or 4 seconds. And yeah, just really effective striking. I know now he's kind of on a losing streak, but I do have him as number 1. So let me know what you guys think.